You just learned how to do a backdoor Roth IRA. You've opened and contributed to a traditional IRA, invested it, waited several months, and you're now ready to exercise the option to convert it into a Roth IRA. Now, because you've watched our other video on how to do a backdoor Roth IRA correctly, you also now know that before you do that Roth conversion, you need to move all of your pre-tax IRAs, like a SEP IRA or a Rollover IRA that you might have. You need to move all of those into your current 401k in order to avoid complicating your taxes. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to move your pre-tax IRAs, your SEP IRA, Rollover IRAs, into your current 401k. And I actually need to do this for my own personal accounts. So we will be doing this together. And if you haven't watched our video on how to do a backdoor Roth IRA correctly, make sure you watch that first by clicking on the link above. So I need to transfer an IRA from Fidelity and Folio Institutional to my current 401k, which is Guideline. So let's go ahead and start with my Fidelity IRA first. So let's click on this accounts and trade options and look for a button that says transfers or something to that effect. So I see that in here. Let's see where it takes us. And again, I'm trying to move my IRA into my 401k. So this is just how to put money into the account and okay. Transfer, okay, but this is transfer an account to Fidelity. I'm trying to transfer out. So this is not what I'm looking for. Let me just type it in the search box. I told you they don't really make this easy because they want you to keep your money with them and not move it elsewhere. All right, so withdrawing the money now. I'm not really trying to withdraw it. I'm trying to transfer it. This is 401k to Rollover IRA. I'm trying to do the opposite. Online forms. Okay, let's see where that takes us. Transfer assets from another institution. I'm trying to transfer it to another institution. So this is not what I'm looking for, and it doesn't look like the form is here. So I would have to call Fidelity to find out what the deal is.
Thank you for calling Fidelity Investments.
All right, so looks like that's one less step to do, and let's just go ahead and log into my 401k. All right, so I'm logged into my current 401k, and let's just take a look at all the options here. Sweet, they actually have a button that says start a rollover. I guess they're gonna try to make it easy for me to move money into the plan, which makes sense. And this looks pretty straightforward. Add a rollover. Choose one. Okay, let me just go ahead and start with my Folio account, which is not here because it's mostly used by advisors. It's not really a popular name for consumers. And let's see. It's an IRA. Contribution type. I have a SEP and a rollover, so let's just start with my SEP. I actually don't remember what my balance is, so let me just double check right now and log into my Folio account. So after I put the amount and clicked on submit, this window came up and it's showing me the two steps that I need to do. The first one is requesting a check from my previous provider, which is in my case Fidelity and Folio, and then it just says what the check should be made payable to, which in this case it's Benefit Trust Company, and then it tells me the details of the account number that I have. So that looks pretty straightforward, and now I guess I just need to contact Fidelity and Folio to request that check. And Second step is hopefully Fidelity Info will mail the check directly to Guideline using this address. Benefit Trust is the custodian that Guideline is using. But if not, looks like they will have to mail it to me and I will have to mail it to Benefit Trust, which I think is pretty standard in terms of the process. Now the tricky part is Fidelity just told me that I don't need a form from them, but in order to generate that check from Fidelity, something needs to be done, right? So I'll have to get to the bottom of that and call again. I'm telling you, this can be a real pain. Now for my other IRA account with Folio, I actually called them up and they were really helpful and pointed me to the right form, which is this IRA distribution form. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. Once you get hold of the proper form, this is just going to be my information. So in this case, I'm moving my SEP IRA, and it is an IRA to a 401k rollover. And this part does not apply to me. I think I'm just gonna have to click check for IRA to 401k rollover distribution and just fill up my account number. And okay, so this is what Guideline and Benefit Trust told me. So I have the information on who to make the check payable to. Wonderful. I don't need to withhold taxes, so this does not apply. This one is the total distribution amount, and I am no longer contributing to a SEP IRA because I have my 401k, so I'll ask them to close the account. No tax withholding because there's no tax implications. I'm just rolling it from one qualified account to another. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sign and date this once I print this out. So sweet. If you managed to move your IRA to your current 401k, let me know in the comments section how your experience was. And if you hadn't had a chance to watch our video on how to do a backdoor Roth IRA, make sure you check that out.